not one, yes two, coming again at you with another car video. If you're tuning in this your first time, please subscribe, please post notifications so you know every time I drop a video. If you're returning, thank you for being back, coming back here again. Hit that like button, comment down below, share. Let's get into it, man. I'm gonna cook on this video. I gotta get into the gym, so this is not gonna be a long video at all. But I had somebody comment recently on one of my older videos, and he mentioned about going international and not dating in America. I talked about this in a previous video, but not too many people are viewing my videos as much as they are now. So I want to talk about it. And I also want to talk about, as mentioned in the title, I want to talk about women 10, 15 years from now, they will be dating a whole lot younger, and I'm going to get into why. All right, first let's talk about this international type of thing. See, I want this video to be for the up and coming generation. You know, in the next 10 years, you're going to be in your early 20s to mid 20s. You get what I'm saying? We have to realize that, you know, with all these different revenues of social media, a lot of the Gen Z generation and the next generation after them coming up, they're going to be making a lot of money. You know, six figures. A lot of them are going to be making six figures. That's going to be nothing to come by. You get what I'm saying? So, as far as going international overseas, a lot of the current passport bros, and I'm not talking about the white men, the original white men. I'm talking about a lot of the black men you see now that are in their 30s and 40s that are going overseas and getting these women. Even some white women. I've seen a recent video of a white man who went to Cambodia, very, very poor, and pretty much paid to buy this woman. See, a lot of these men are going over here and they're buying these women that don't have a mind of their own, who don't have a voice of their own. And that's the thing. A lot of those passport dudes that go international and get women and bring them back here, they want a woman they can just control, and that they can feel they're superior over. A lot of those men are misogynistic men, and they go over there to have full control because they can't have full control because a lot of American women here, they're not going to play that. A lot of them don't need a man. A lot of them have their own money. A lot of women with money here just want you to match their energy, want you to match them financially. And when men go international, they know they don't have to deal with that. They know they have the upper hand. That's really what it is. These grown-ass men in their 30s and 40s that are going international and getting these women, marrying them, bringing them back, they are misogynistic. They feel like they're superior to all women. And they tried that shit here, but it didn't work. All right? That's the truth of the matter. So if you're going to be in your 20s in the next 10 years, or you're already in your 20s and you feel like dating over here just sucks, and you're thinking about going overseas, don't do it. If you want a compatible woman, that woman is not going to be compatible. Yes, she may be good in bed. Yes, she may be submissive. But she doesn't have anything of her own. She doesn't have a six-figure bank account. She doesn't know how to handle finances. Only thing she knows how to do is cook, clean, have sex, and be a good mother. And for somebody who's misogynistic, that's all you're going to want from a woman. A real man who's not a misogynist is going to want a woman that he can hold a great conversation with. That when he tells her to do something, she gives slight pushback. But at the end of the day, his say-so goes down, but she gives slight pushback. She has her own mind. She has her own opinion. She can interact well with other females in a female circle and get along with them and communicate and understand. You're not going to get that when you get a woman international who's not from America, who doesn't know anything when she comes over here. Dudes just want to keep them sheltered. If you want to just keep your woman sheltered, go ahead. All right? I don't want to go too deep down that rabbit hole, and I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to leave it there with that. Do what you want to do with that. But let's talk about, in the next 10, 15 years, these women in their 40s, in their late 30s and their 40s, they're going to be dating men in their early 20s. I guarantee 100%. You know why? Because they're so focused on money. They're so focused on their career, and they're so focused, as I said just a few seconds ago or a minute ago, about men matching their energy. So by the time these women are in their 40s, the only ones matching their energy are going to be young dudes. Young dudes in their 20s. And the women in their 40s, they want to feel young. They want to be on some Stella got her groove back type stuff. These dudes in their 20s, they're going to be fit in shape. They're going to have money. They're going to have their head on straight. And they're going to make a woman in her 40s, late 30s, 40s, even mid 40s, close to 50s, going to make her feel good. That's going to be their only chance. Because if you actually watch any dating shows, if you pay attention to the sexual marketplace, these women are not settling. They'd rather be single and by themselves if they can't find a man that makes as much money as they do and fits their requirements. And that's just the truth of the matter. So you're going to have a lot of older women dating down. Not financially, but as far as age. Because now, the women now that are in their 30s, 40s, the men that are in their 40s, 50s that can match their money and match their personality and their mental, they don't want them. You get that? The dudes around the same age that are a perfect fit for them, they don't want them. They want younger. Which I don't understand. If you're a man and you're financially wealthy, you're your 30s, 40s, whatever, why do you want a woman that's younger? More than likely, you're gonna die first before her, and she's just gonna spend her money on a younger dude. That's how it usually goes. And I know me as a man, that will play on my mental. I don't know how you feel about that, but it shouldn't be that way. You should want to date older. And that's why I'm making this video. That's my whole point. Don't be scared to date older. The women your age. See, the thing is, if you're in your 20s and you're making good money, the women your age, most of them are on Instagram. If they're in their 20s, they're on Instagram. They're Instagram thoughts. They're being invited to parties. Flew out to different parts of the country or out of the country. And dudes are paying to sleep with these women. When you see these women your age on Instagram or social media, they got banging bodies. You see them on boats. You know they don't own no boat. You see them on yachts. You know they can't afford a yacht or own a yacht. You see them at these fancy hotels with these fancy drinks, Dior bathing suits and all this stuff. They can't afford half of this stuff. Dudes are paying for this stuff. The misogynistic dudes, the dudes that are superior to these women, the dudes that have six figures and they like sleeping with women in their 20s and younger. Those are misogynistic dudes. Those are the type of dudes that dudes in their 20s are competing with. How can you compete with that? How can you, in your early 20s, you're making great money, compete with a dude who's in his late 30s, 40s, 50s, making 3 times what you're making? How can you compete with that? Why should you even want to compete with that? When the women that older dude is going after the same type of women you're interested in. But that woman is so lazy that she is not willing to grind with you and sit and wait for your come up and wait till you reach your full potential. No, she just wants money. She wants to be taken care of. She wants the expected thing. She wants it now. These are the girls that are 19, 20, or early 20s. And the girls that are 19 in their early 20s, they know because of social media. Social media has ruined it. They know they can post pictures of themselves and they're going to have dudes slide in their DMs, willing to send them cash app just because of how good they look. Willing to fly them out, to sleep with them just because of how good they look, and because that's chump change to those dudes. For a dude that's financially well, that doesn't mind tricking off, him paying for your flight and toss you, what, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 tops, however much, that's nothing to him when he's a multi-millionaire. So let's wrap this up because we're getting close to 10 minutes. Let's wrap this up and let's drive the point home. Again, going international. If you can't meet women here and find a woman that's compatible to you and a woman that interests you, if you can't meet a woman here, you're not going to find that internationally. The only thing you're going to find internationally is a good sex object. I'm going to say that again. The only thing you're going to find internationally is a sex object. That's it. And don't get it twisted, fellas. There are plenty of beautiful young women here in this country that are virgins. Most of them just aren't on social media. Get yourself in the gym. Start going to the gym. Go to the gym all times. Go to the gym in the morning. Go to the gym at night. Go to Walmart during the morning. Start approaching women you find beautiful. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Look at how they're dressed. If they're covered, if a woman is covered, but you can still see she got something under there, most of the time she's a very conservative female and she's not around like that. She doesn't get around like that. Pay attention to those signs. And again, if you're in your 20s now or you're coming up on your 20s and you want to start dating and the women the same age as you, they're just not what you're looking for, look forward to dating up. Practice hypergamy. Look forward to settling down or dating women that are in their late 30s and their 40s. I'm telling you, because those women, the requirements they desire from the men their same age, they're not interested. So that's why you have older men dating younger, and you're gonna have older women dating younger. Especially now you have all these Gen Zs and Gen X, whatever they're called, coming up making 6 figures. So that's it. That's how I feel about that. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. I apologize if I was all over the place because I really want to get into the gym. And you know, my mind is like all over the place right now. But I just wanted to get that out because now is the time. I'm not going to have time. So I'll see you in the next video. Appreciate you all. Peace and love.